It's about that time again. We're gonna harvest some garlic. So most of the crops are a little bit behind this year just because there's a lot of rain this spring and it was kind of cool. But the garlic is on time, so we're gonna get in there and pull it out while the getting's good and get it dried out in the shade. So these are pretty big if you're not familiar with garlic. If you've ever tried growing it, you're probably saying, holy crap, how'd they do that? So, got the no mulch system down here, but also something important that we found, a little tip somebody showed us, was you soak the bulbs before you plant them in fish emulsion. And yeah, with a little assist from the shovel, we try and be as minimally invasive as possible. Seeing how it's the no-till system out here, the more we break that soil up and turn it up, the more we're just covering up our mulch and making like a lasagna out of it. But yeah, you can cut the tops off. Some people make, I've heard of people making pestos with the tops when they're still green. These are definitely starting to dry out. You can also leave the tops on and braid the garlic. You may have seen that before. It's kind of decorative, functional. And all this garlic started, you might say, oh, what kind is it? This is all grocery store bought. With a few exceptions. We did get some seed garlic from a friend, but yeah, we just got some from the grocery store and picked the biggest bulbs, pick the biggest heads at the grocery store, and then pick the biggest bulbs out of those, and you only ever plant the biggest bulbs, and that gives you the biggest heads. But yeah, this is a really good harvest. Got me? If you did plant garlic and it's getting ready to harvest and you're kind of on the fence whether to pull it or not, you want the heads to get bigger and you're just kind of wondering, they will rot in the ground if the soil is wet and they're past done. We have had problems with that in our early years, so if there's big rains coming and it's dry and you're getting close, you might as well just pull them because they're not going to put on a whole lot of weight in like a week or anything. But also, as far as the moon cycle goes, when it's close to a full moon, all the energy, like leading up to a full moon and right at the full moon, all the energy is up in the tops of the plants. And then leading up to a new moon and like right during the new moon, most of the energy is in the roots. So once the garlic is picked and pulled out of the field, we take it somewhere shady so it can cure up and dry out. And if you leave them out in the summer sun, they can actually bake and they'll cause premature rot. About 13 degrees inside and outside. It's warming up pretty quick out there and it's drying out too. So just to give you an idea how big these garlic are, this is a can of soda. That doesn't give you any indication. Maybe that does. They're bigger around than the thing. It's a pretty good size garlic. Yeah, here's like a normal size one too for comparison. I mean, these things are just real good looking. And what we'll do is pick the biggest heads, and we'll save those for replanting, because then you take the biggest heads, the biggest bulbs from the biggest heads, and get the biggest heads out next time. In the meantime, got all this bounty drying out in the shade. Just chilling. It's our smallest garlic harvest for a while. We did have a crop fail one winter. We put in like 50 pounds and like 90% of it died. That was still probably a bigger harvest than this, but we kind of aimed small, missed small, per to say. Just had a good crop for sure. Pretty pleased with it. It's nice to size it up appropriately. So now that you've seen what it takes to get garlic out of the ground, maybe you'll be inspired to plant some this coming fall. And I did shoot a video on how to do that this last fall. I'll get that edited up soon here and posted. That's been a nice transition. Hope y'all are cozy this winter. It's winter here now. I'm kind of catching up on what I have shot and getting it edited. Unfortunately, I didn't shoot a nice exit shot with this, so I'm just doing a nice little voiceover. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of it. I hope to see y'all soon, one way or another.